How you doing tonight? We are the LDA podcast. We're a couple of loud, drunk assholes.
That's kind of what we do.
Yep, we try anyway. Today I tried not to be an asshole. It was very loud, and I'm about to get drunk. But I had a good day. It was my kid's graduation, high school
Congratulations.
graduation. Yep, man,
Congratulations on that, by the way.
dude. That kid is amazing, and it was great that he got all that done. He's still got 4 more years of more studies and stuff with this school, but this kid is has made my life happy. How was your day today, bud?
Oh man, it was one of them. It was one of them days at work. Started slow, and I responded in
Hmm.
kind and got a little lazy, and then all of a
Uh,
sudden, kablamo!
ooh,
And yeah, Katie barred the doors, and then
uh,
got home. Been
thanks,
you know my story.
Shannon.
Taking care of the mama, uh, visiting with the wifey. I mean, as far as Fridays go, though, I mean, I'm home and I'm comfortable. I've got some herbage and a drink in front of me. I can't complain.
Nice, nice. Uh, yeah, I am not really like this was a last minute. I almost called this thing off just because I just really wanted to chill tonight. I didn't want to talk about a lot of topics and crazy stuff, and I just want to enjoy the rest of the day. I mean,
Hmm.
so I thought, what else is it that you and I do? We both do reactions, right? So why not
Hmm.
just throw a few songs in one video, and we can do something like that. What do you think?
I'm down, man. We can do 27 and three-quarter
Dude,
songs.
we
What's
can get
up,
as many
Martin?
in as we can do.
Shannon?
We got a few that I haven't heard, and you haven't heard. I got one that I've heard, but I definitely want you to hear, and we'll explain why when we get
I hit
to it.
go time and my shades started fogging up.
Dude,
But
listen,
that ring
don't
light is fierce.
is it foggy already? Are we foggy already?
My sunglasses got foggy. I'm hot. I'm always
Well,
hot.
we know that, dude. This is why you have the the life that many of us men would wish we would have. Let's just put it that way. At this age, that's probably unhealthy for me. Lord knows at this age it's unhealthy for me. Oh God.
uh, yeah. The only thing there's not much going on in my life right now that's healthy for me except for my wife. That's about it. Uh, but no, I'm
I'm
just a hot natured dude, and it's summertime. And dude, what's funny is between the humidity and the heat where I live right now is
uh-huh.
stupid, and it ain't even got hot yet. And I'm
Oh
like,
man.
and see, I mean, y'all have seen me. I'm a hairy dude. I'm a
Yeah.
built for winter kind of guy. So summer is hard on me, and it's shaping up. It's gonna be a motherfucker if you'll pardon that vernacular. If you're offended by the fact that I said motherfucker, this is probably not the place for you, motherfucker. Sorry.
There we go. Oh
We need to
man.
have a shot, Kenny.
We definitely need to have a shot. I'm trying to figure out what to shoot. I got some peanut butter whiskey. I got some boy, I still got that stuff. Hang on. Man, this is a hard We didn't think this out, did we? Okay,
You
hang on.
know,
Oh, I got
no,
Jack
this was
Honey.
kind of a last minute. We threw
No,
this
that's
out here. We didn't
Tennessee
think we were
rye.
doing it. Now we're doing it.
I got
Um,
Jack Rye.
Do you were on the conversation with me about 2 weeks ago where I saw the Curveball barbecue whiskey?
Oh yeah.
I didn't spend the money on it, but somebody gave me a little shot to sample, a little shot bottle of it.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to
Gavin
take.
says screwball. That's not fair. I already had bird dog out. That was gonna give me man. That would give
I
me
may have
good.
to. I may have to go get the Curveball and the barbecue whiskey and just try it.
Here we go. I got my screwball.
All
Hey,
right.
but y'all see this ain't gonna last.
I got some Jaeger. This one shot's not gonna last either. I'm gonna have to go get another shot. We're so
Hey man,
unprepared
where'd
tonight.
all my shot glasses go? I had like 12. There's one left. Did I? I
Oh, you're
lost them.
pouring a shot.
I'm gonna pour a shot. He's gonna go drop a shot. So, how's everybody's Friday night so far? Don't mind me. And for those of you who would like to know, what we have going for us for reactions is going to be a little Upchurch, um, a very intense basketball song, and my friend who's kind of crazy just dropped another song. His lyrics are crazy. He's actually very down to earth, and he's actually the only person I know that has a Phil Tendo Glock.
Sorry, I had a nope moment.
Yep. All right.
I told you I got that little shot. I opened it up for my wife, and I said, "Here, you want to go ahead and taste it before I take it in there? Because we're whiskey people too." And she smelled it. She goes, "Here, you taste it first." And I was like, "Well, I'm fixing to take the shot. Well, here, I'll just go ahead and." I just took, a drop, and I was like, "Here, I'm gonna leave this with you."
Oh Lord, one of those.
God.
Okay. Well, I was just explaining to these guys. We got a little Upchurch coming up. We got a really dope basketball. This song is based about a basketball player, and there's a ton of basketball bars in it. And since Daniel loves college ball, and this was about a kid who was a college player who was supposed to make it big in the NBA, but ended up spending about 10 years in their minors and just never quite made it into the bigs. But I don't know
about Cotton.
Yep, Shea Cotton. Yep. And then we got a song from my buddy called Gmo Dahmer. And for all you horror fans, stick around for that. There's supposed to be 70 bars, and our brains will be melted by the end of them, I'm sure. And then if we still have time, we may take one more song, and we'll see how it goes. All right?
Hey, I'm down.
Sweet.
With the sickness.
Down with
Speaking of down with the sickness, did you see that drummer I sent you today?
Yes.
Did you? Did I send you all 3 links or just the one?
Just the one. You have to send me the rest.
Look. You need to go to that dude. I found him on Instagram, and I found his YouTube channel too. Let me tell you something. That dude may be fixing to creep up. I got lost in a rabbit hole of his shit today. And that dude is amazing. There's one video, I sent it to Rommel.
Mm-hmm.
He introduces the first triple kick pedal. Dude, it sounds like a minigun.
You ain't leaving yet, are you? Are you, Gavin?
Oh God, it's crazy.
Oh man,
you and crazy. I'm gonna send you those. I'm gonna send you those.
For those of you who don't know, me and Daniel could geek out for days sending each other links to musicians doing crazy ass.
Yeah,
like for real.
I'm gonna, matter of fact, I might even post a link to that in our Discord and on our YouTube or something, because that dude, what kills me is even when he starts the triple kick, which he gets ridiculously fast. It don't even sound like a machine gun anymore. It almost, but he's keeping it steady for long periods of time, and that takes endurance for a drummer to do that. But there's no waver. Every pop is the same. It almost sounds like a fucking machine, dude. He is freaking, and of course, the video I sent you, he's all one-handed, all them fucking single hand rolls and shit he was doing on the snare. That shit's crazy, dude. That dude does nothing but sit behind those drums all day, every day.
all day. It reminds me of, and everybody will have their favorite drummer. I mean, there's so many that I can't pick my favorite, but technically, the one who, I've seen him 6 times in concert, and Neil Peart, to me, was the epitome of the professional drum player. And he even did an interview where he talked about he almost quit playing because he felt like he couldn't get any better. And then he met with an old jazz player. They never even touched the drums at all. They just sat and talked. And the guy asked him to show him how he held his sticks, and just showed him how to hold them differently. And that was it.
We know.
And from that, he developed even further.
Right.
So
I saw actually.
Hell yeah, I'll take a grilled PB and J.
I saw him. I saw him recently. It was some post. Somebody. It's him performing solo recently, and he's surrounded by drums like he always is. And I listened to it, and it was still better than 99.9% of the drummers out there. But I could hear where he had lost a step.
Yep.
And I was almost like, oh, Neil, and I'm serious. It's still better than 99.9 motherfuckers out there.
I'm not even a drummer, but I bought the DVD Anatomy of a Drum Solo. And just watching it, not to learn anything about drums, but to learn about Neil Peart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dude, that
You know,
guy.
he had some. He walked away for a while because he like lost his wife and daughter
and his
back
daughter
to back.
all in the same year. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And
Took
he walked
time
away
off.
for a while. He has. I want this. I've always said I was born to be a drummer, and I've been a
JP.
bass player for a long time, and it's rare. I get rare opportunities to actually play drums. And I still swear I was born to be a drummer, but I want this for my own stress relief. At his house, on his property, he has a little lake, and on that lake he has a barge with a full drum set.
Yep.
And every
out in the
morning
middle of
he
it.
shoves off and floats out in the middle of that lake and just throws down on that kit.
Yep.
And I guess, you know, has his spiritual moment and works out his
There's
shit for the day.
there's actually
awesome.
There's actually pictures of that. It's a very famous picture of the set out on the barge on the water. It is so beautiful. I will never be, you know, on that level of skill as any of those guys that I admire so much. But man, I don't feel bad. I just want to practice harder. You know,
Right.
those guys are brilliant. Well, listen, we got JP. Hey, listen, Million Mile Club. I'll give you the quickest
up,
way to
Million
get
Mile
it
Club?
to me. Can you do a grilled PB and J and just put it in a priority mail envelope for me? I'll send you the address because like I ain't cooking.
I would advise putting it in a Ziploc bag first, or that will be a gummy envelope by the time it gets.
You know what's funny? If you really
I'm not putting my hands in
if
that.
you really want something to get shipped really fast at Christmas time, tell the post office it contains food. I'm not kidding. It actually speeds up the delivery by 2 days.
Dude, now see, you're gonna make me rant about something. Our post office here is stupid. For me to mail something to somebody 10 miles down the road, you would think it would go to our local post office and then ship out of our local post office. No, it goes into our local post office. Then it has to go to Jackson, Mississippi to be processed. Then a part of its route, it then has to go to New Orleans, Louisiana. Then it has to go to Knoxville, Tennessee. Then it comes back to Jackson, Mississippi. Then it comes to where I am. And I'm like, the fuck? I mean, holy batshit! Yet another government-run agency that spends money needlessly.
Dude. I watch. You ever watch when they have tracking on your stuff where you can see that how many houses away the driver is from you or some shit, right? And then it doesn't matter whether it's a pizza guy or whether it's Amazon or whatever it is, dude. That dude goes this way and then this way and then this way and then this way and then way over here. Dude, you passed my house 3 times and didn't drop off my package, and then you finally came back. What's wrong with you? Y'all are just wasting gas.
Oh yeah, those guys that you know this because you know us. But recently I got my wife a new washer and dryer, and she needed it. We needed it. All we've ever had is handed down. We finally bit the big one and paid for it, right? And they tell us, all right, it's coming out for delivery on Saturday. Fine. Okay. They say they can't find our house, which is stupid because they were within a mile of it. And then they're like, okay, so we're behind schedule now, so we're going to drop off the rest of our shit. And if you don't mind, we'll drop yours off at the end of the day. I'm like,
right.
So then it never shows up. Then they say, it's going to be Monday. So we sit here, I'm at work. I get home. We're sitting here waiting. It's getting late in the evening. And my wife's like, still ain't here. So call them up. And they're like, oh, well, no, it's going to be next Monday. And it's like, motherfucker, we bought a new washer and dryer because our washer went out. I need clean clothes.
Right.
So I went up there to get it from them. And then, oh God, that's when all it really went downhill because these people, it was right there. I could see it. I had the proof that I had purchased it, and they didn't want to let me walk out of the store with it. Well, sir, it's out for delivery. I mean, it's in the computer that it's going to deliver next Monday. We can't give it to you. I was like, look, I have proof of purchase, and it's sitting right there. There is no force under heaven that's stopping me from walking out of here with that washer and dryer. We need to go ahead and get that clear now. I went to where I work and got a trailer to load it up on to get it home. I'm here. After y'all are telling us it's going to take damn 2 weeks to get us our washer and dryer, it was already a week waiting to start with.
If y'all want to hear more of these great stories of how people went off when shipping didn't go right, Join us in the Discord because we just had another one prior to this too. So we can and I owned a business that was e-commerce. We didn't have a storefront. We shipped everything. I have hate stories about, and I also have stories about how to get stuff done. Like it really helps if you give your FedEx delivery driver who picks up from you, if you give him $500 at Christmas and tell him stop throwing my packages in the truck because they're glass and just go set them on the shelf. Dude, he remembered it for like 4 months. Like it really did help.
Let me tell you a fucking thing. If I'm gonna hand a motherfucker $500, he better not ever forget that shit. 4
Dude,
months, my ass.
all I cared about was like I kept watching him. Dude, none of the ones that he threw broke, by the way, which just shows how good I wrapped them when I packaged them. All right. But nonetheless, when you're selling porcelain
Gavin.
products and they're chucking them, right? Yeah,
Right.
there you go, Gavin.
Oh, dude, I used to live at one time. I lived in Jackson for a little while, and I lived right across the road.
Shots.
Now, see, I thought you took it, and I went ahead and took mine.
I did
However-
not see that, but I believe you kind of. So maybe I'll drink. Oh, there you go.
I'm not
Gavin,
afraid.
you better start shooting too. Take shots of something. Get your energy drink out. Take shots with us. Here we go. Is that this stuff?
Oh,
Is that this stuff?
mine is the blackberry, and this is the stuff
Blackberry.
that doesn't go down well.
Yeah, bird dog.
It
dog
tastes
isn't
great,
quite
but
as
it goes
good.
down awful.
Mhm.
Tastes great, but it goes down awful.
Yes, Shannon. Thank you so much.
Holy bat
All
shit.
right. Well, listen, you have Pepsi. Okay, if you're gonna shoot Pepsi, it ain't like pouring it in a glass and taking an ounce. You gotta chug the whole thing every time we drink it. I'm gonna have him throw darts, and if he throws one dart and it hits the dartboard, Gavin has to chug an entire Pepsi in one setting.
You want me to do it?
Go for it. All you have to do is hit the dartboard, and Gavin has to chug it. And by the way,
I'll just hit the board. Oh,
yeah,
that'll be
just hit
easy.
the board. And by the way, if Gavin is in the Discord right now, I need a witness that he actually chugs an entire Pepsi. Okay, here we go.
Everybody knows we throw darts
Hell
around
yeah.
this place. I'll hit it.
All you have to do is hit the board.
All
right, Gavin. We need a witness. So
And Gavin, just to be double funny, when you come to our live streams and we throw darts, you always choose number 9. So not only did I hit the board, I hit 9 for you, buddy.
ooh,
Chug
got you. Damn. All right, with that, should we just jump right into Ballad of a Country Boy, or do you want to? Yeah, right. All right, or do you want to go crazy or basketball first?
I tell you what, you've been talking about scarring me with this particular one.
All
Let's hit
right,
that first. Takes a lot
Here
to
we
scar
go.
me.
Here we go. You asked for it. You got it. Wait. Oh
I
man,
ain't scared.
I'm sorry for all of you that are here right now, and you weren't expecting this. This is happening. This,
Yeah, hit your parental lock.
yeah, right now would be a good time to make your kids go in the other room and tell them to play video games that are violent, because that would be safer than watching this right now. So,
go play some violent shit.
Gmo, I swear, I'm bringing you another fan. He may not know it yet, but I'm bringing you another fan. All right. So with that, holy crap, dude, we're in trouble. Oh wait, nope. We want it where we can see the whole thing. Nope, that ain't gonna work. There we go. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Nope. All right, here we go. This is my buddy G Moski. I actually got to interview the guy in a podcast and meet the guy and we've been friends since. Like, you know, his family, like when they had a baby, you know, we hooked up on the registry. He sent me, like, they did a video where he had these Gmo dollar bills made up, and he sent me 2 of them. I got, you know, like he just cool. He's a down to earth dude, right? They've been doing this for a while. And when I say a while, I mean, he's not minor. He's got songs with Hobson, Tech Nine, you know, a lot of larger name artists. And so
good catch.
So I hope you guys will appreciate this for the filth that it is. And I'm just gonna I'm not gonna hit the button unless I want to jump out of my chair to pause it, but I'm gonna wait for Daniel to tell me to pause it every time he wants to, and I guarantee you this.
All right, if you see me make this motion,
there may be a lot of pauses with this. All right, so
all right,
get ready.
Hold on, I'm putting myself in full screen.
Here
so
we
I can
go.
see it good. There we go.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Dude, Magnavox forehead TV.
That's been a minute.
VCR with a DVD
That's been
on
a
the other side. Holy shit. Half baked, and what's next?
Yeah, that's been
all right. Here we go.
Oh shit. Here we go again. Look. My main goal is bringing your fiance home. I'm a pimp, I got more hoes than Kanye clothes. Niggas better watch they throne. Beyonce knows when you compare my wordplay, how could you not say Hove? I'm from Amityville, where they happily kill, eat human beings and drink blood after each meal. They say I'm from another planet when I'm rapping.
Dude, you may or may not know this about me. You know, my wife is a big fan of horror movies, and I'm not, because of where I grew up. You've heard me talk about this place and all the weird shit that goes on around here. And I've always said that I want the ghost hunters to hit this house
Jason,
across from us. With that being said, I'm a big fan of the I won't say a fan, that sounds morbid, but I've always been interested in the true Amityville house story. And you know, shit, if you're finna compare that shit to Amityville, shit's finna get real. That was funny to me, because you know, that they won't, none of the ghost shows touch that place. They can't sell that house. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, him going Amityville right out the gate. I like this little.
If your wife
digs
down horror, I hope you show this to her afterward to see how much she catches. All right, here we go. If JP's here, I know JP would be digging this.
Kill, eat human beings and drink blood after each meal. They say I'm from another planet when I'm rapping for real. An alien, like the teachers in the faculty film. You spit 100 raps, none of them were actually ill. And my eardrums are crying out in agony still. Punch you in the...
You spit 100 raps and ain't one of them real? Ain't one of them ill? Dude, what the fuck? Oh, he's...
No license.
Dude, he's calling out everybody in this. Here we go.
Actually ill, and my eardrums are crying out in agony still. Punch you in the mouth, now you have a raggedy grill. I drop bars, they falling through the gravity field, and I don't think you really want it. I run circles around you niggas, spend a week in orbit and shit on your weak performance. As a kid, I was a young Demogorgon locked in my room, looking for another beat to torment. On my way to school, trying to keep recording, looking for any empty classroom I could use every single morning, with a laptop making heaters on it. It all started with a USB, like a Kia Sportage.
Bro, it all started with a USB like a Kia Sportage.
See, you're gonna have to back that up, because I just caught a D&D reference. I didn't hear anything after Demogorgon.
That's fine.
On top of all the other references he made, was that just a D&D?
I think it was reference? Gavin. You have to let us know if that's a D&D reference.
My eardrums are crying out in agony still. Punch you in the mouth, now you have a raggedy grill. I drop bars, they falling through the gravity field, and I don't think you really want it. I run circles around you niggas, spend a week in orbit and shit on your weak performance. As a kid, I was a young Demogorgon locked in my room, looking for another beat to torment. On my way to school, trying to keep recording, looking for any empty classroom I could use every single morning, with a laptop making heaters on it. It all started with a USB, like a Kia Sportage. Niggas hate and discriminate, but I've been a great ever since Jason was chasing niggas through Crystal Lake. Get your face placed with the steak on a dinner plate. My cannibals finna say grace, then you getting ate. It sounds savage, don't it? Now let's get back in focus. You are not slept on, you just rapping bogus. And if you haven't noticed, every bar's been fire up to this very bar I'm rapping at this moment.
Right?
Bitch.
He hasn't turned a filler.
Hold on, I ain't done with these niggas. Look. G-Mo. They claim lightning never strikes twice in the same place. Then how the fuck I write both these verses? You can't say I put your little cousin in the oven like a clay chain. You niggas falling off, you remind me of Lil Wayne's braids. Man, I'm way doper than...
remind me of
Bro,
Lil
you're
Wayne's
about to
brains.
fall off. You remind me of Lil Wayne's
Yeah.
brains, bro.
Cousin in the oven like a clay chain. You niggas falling off. You remind me of Lil Wayne's braids. Man, I'm way doper than y'all. I make a bitch spread her cheeks, bend over and cough. Kick your ass with my feet, then I soak them in salt. All you rap niggas weak, lick scrotum and balls. Nigga, can you rap fast? Yes. But out of 70 bars, only 4 of them are kinda hard at best. This a crash
Bro,
test.
that ain't even a lie. That ain't even a lie.
Dude, we talk about that on our channel in our reactions all the time.
Mhm.
And it's the same for speed guitar players. There's a place for that. But it does, I mean, but speed doesn't matter if you ain't got shit to say. I can string together a whole bunch of words and say them fast, but if you ain't really got nothing to say, why say 1,000 words when 10 will get it done?
If y'all haven't seen it, and Daniel may not have seen it, so I'll throw this out there as like a little like a little hint to him. Luke Gone and 6 Seconds got into a rap battle. Luke Gone is a fast rapper. 6 Seconds is a lyricist.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Dude, he referred to him as all that hibbity flibbity bibbity, right? Like all you're saying is nothing, right? And it was a brutal battle. I mean, 6 Seconds, the lyricist beat him to snot. In fact, you want to know how bad it was? Later on, Luke Gone asked 6 Seconds to be on a track with him to diss one of 6 Seconds' friends. Ask how that went. How would it be to get dissed on your own diss track?
And dude, I gotta say, also being a musician, musically speaking, from the first little drop into this beat, this is that it had. I call this a whimsy groove. It kind of has that little bounce to it, and his flow on it is perfect. I mean, no bar is wasted. I love that he's using all these horror movies to throw out his disses. What?
Dude, did you
We
lose
just
your
lost
power?
Yes.
Is your laptop still on?
My laptop is still on, and
you better put a flashlight on.
And I've got a fucking it's running off my phone, but yeah, I need light. What the fuck?
Turn on your flashlight. Where's your phone? Turn on the flashlight.
Damn
it, this is called a blackout, but we're about to have a good time. Hit that like button. There we go. All right, listen, we're gonna try and get through this before the battery dies.
The fuck?
Here we go.
4 of them are kinda hard at best. This a crash test right into your address. Hop out until you stop rapping with my last breath. Think you can fuck with me? You must have smoked bad meth. Woke up and thought you was Tupac when he had less. Nigga, find yourself, use MapQuest. I bet $100 you wind up in a rat nest. Man, I'm too funny and clever. If your favorite rapper said that, you love him forever. I could ghostwrite for y'all niggas, run me my cheddar. But first feed your notebook to the hungriest shredder. Work so hard, my hands getting rusty and weathered. I could probably start a fire if I rub these together. God don't like ugly and you've been ugly forever. Like
oh my God.
God don't like ugly and you've been ugly forever.
I gotta say, you know what that just made me think of? Hold on. I'm trying to get my wife to bring me a candle or something because this flashlight on this phone is fucking intense. But you know what that made me think of for some reason? I heard him say that in Fred Sanford's voice. Does anybody remember Fred Sanford?
Yes.
Does anybody remember Fred Sanford? That
Dude,
just made you've been ugly. I just hear Red Fox going, "You've been ugly forever."
Dude, Sanford and Son was one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid, man. I was waiting for the day that him and Esther were going to get into a fist fight, and Lamont was going to have to save him.
And make some gorilla cookies.
Weathered. I could probably start a fire if I rub these together. God don't like ugly and you've been ugly forever. Like the ending of the Nutty Professor, bitch. Inf gang, nigga.
Here you go.
What? Huckleberry Phil.
Huckleberry Phil. You gotta keep on Inf gang, bro. Listen. Say what you want to say about this kind of rap, dude. You can't say he can't rap. Right?
Oh no, man.
Good
That was
Lord,
bad, dude. I like that.
The good Lord, man. All right, we got another one coming up. Do you want to go up church or do you want to go basketball? Dude, look, I've always said I wanted to spend an intimate night with you. I didn't mean like this though.
At this point, Kenny, I'm in Candlelight. Has full charge, and my laptop has a full charge, which is what I'm piggybacking off of. So,
all right, let's go. Let's go basketball.
I'm good.
Let's go basketball first. This one I've heard before. So I'm only this one I've heard before. So I'll only pause for you. Okay, you give me the sign. Right. I pause. This is the basketball song.
And this is who?
King Crooked. He's in Eminem's top 10. Eminem's top 10. King Crooked, one of the 4 members of the infamous group Slaughterhouse. So here you go.
I'd like to welcome you all to our little spot where we get down, you know?
Yeah.
Kick a few bars, smoke some cigars, vibe out. I got some real talented musicians in the house today.
Right off the bat, I'm sorry. I'm going to try not to pause it. Since you've heard this, I'm going to try not to pause it too much. I'm going to tell you something, dude. That's like fuck music groove.
Yep.
That made my pelvis immediately start moving.
I'm going to bring it back because when we see what this is, okay, it may look like a garage. It's actually a storage unit, right? With this equipment in it. All right. But this is the epitome of garage music when it's done right. Right? Like when it's done right. A great bass player, cool drummer, great keyboard player, guitar player, vocalist. When you do it right, you'll never repeat that performance that good again.
Right.
There you go. Wait, what cabinet is that?
Oh shit!
I'd like to welcome you all to our little spot where we get down, you know?
That's jazz.
Kick a few bars, smoke some cigars, vibe out. I got some real talented musicians in the house today. Discreet Merchants in here with Joe. I notice a lot of y'all don't like to say my name when you talk about lyricism. This is for you. Wide open for the J and I'm Shay Cotton. I'm making it rain while you stuck in the paint watching. I'm keeping the game popping. When I'm trapping on the block, it remind you when name dropping. Cause I'm magic with the rock like I'm Irvin Dwayne Johnson. Please, Pave ringing, Sade singing, sliding up Broadway leaning, a Suave King running through blocks like I'm Dante Freeman. My Glock stay fiending, that pole stay Devontae swinging. I told you about the keys in the Winnebago. Them squares help me taste the bread like they in the Ago. I was in the H though, fucking with niggas pouring promethazine in a Fago, telling me that shit is fuego. They know I'm on some other shit. I came to this bitch on the mothership, cut from a miraculous cloth. My body was peacefully resting in a sarcophagus. A god with his arms crossed over the emerald tablets of thought. A man of perfection, I mastered the essence of astral projection. The ancestors blessed dimension, traveling boss. Imagine the sauce I drip just cause melanin exists. Like fucking pussy fresh out, you felon in this bitch. I went from not having a pot to piss in to having a master bathroom upstairs. It's levels to this shit. They asked me how.
First off, man, I don't know who's been criticizing his lyricism, but there are idiotisms. He's first off, you see me fucking. I'm not a dancer, man. You see me over here fucking moving this groove.
You are caught
there
in that
so
groove,
much.
bro.
Funny enough.
Uh-oh. Did the battery drop? If the battery dropped, there we go.
Kick back this is a different kind of I like.
You may want to connect again.
When we hit that,
bro, this is comedy. This is comedy. Okay. There we go. You're back. Yay. All right. You were like super robot, dude. I was like trying to put together the zeros and the ones to make sense of what you were saying. Oh,
sorry.
All right, here we go. Let's try this if we're caught up. Oh man, whatever's going on in Mississippi, y'all better hope it ain't early because y'all ain't supposed to get messed up till the 22nd. Here we go.
How I feel about whoever think they better. How does leather feel about pleather? Get whoever you can get. The top ramen eater who pop llama heaters. Hotter than thermometers in Nevada. Hotter than lava and fevers. The Cobb Godfather leader. Red beam in your cats. Them spots not a cheater. Them shots knock you out of your hot Prada sneakers. Don Dada top shotter leave you beneath the docks. While I'm on Cohibas in Botswana in a hot sauna. Speakers throbbing to pop. Getting top from a top model diva. She a hot mama meal. You can't fuck with me. Might as well forfeit. I'm Shea Cotton. The one they scared to step on the court with. Dear summer, fuck rapping, I'm going corporate. To break on through to the other side on my door shit. Your lordship, my lyrics is locked in. Y'all rap about work, how many niggas is clocked in? Won't mention my name, you hating. I guess that's what happens when you interview Rakim and you in Eminem's top 10. Haters. Hold up, tell these niggas one.
Bro, I love that when he says that's what happens when you interview Rakim and you're in Eminem's top 10 and the ad lib is hater.
Right.
Good Lord, dude.
I can't. I
I
mean,
wish I could
the groove on this
play.
is killing me.
I wish I could play here right now, like right there. I wish I could be playing right there because you and I could do this. We could do this. Right. Yeah, I know, Kitsune. Here we go. But Mr. Roboto is fixed.
East side motherfucker, the city where the weed bags really the realest. We Hall of Fame with them sacks, nigga. Willie McGinnis. I really love this shit, as if rap was my grandfather. Imagine my disappointment in Africa Bambaataa, but fuck it, I'm back on the track. Massacre, manslaughter. The vanguard of this art, cause I happen to rap harder than asphalt in the black part of town where the rounds just crack armor. I'm strapped when I'm relaxing in bad water. It's crooked. Long Beach, Mount Rushmore. You decide the other three, but it's us four. Who did it better for 20 years plus more? You either high or you lying, that's the uproar. Sleep on my team, my desert eagle, your dreams. I could push keys till all my green equal your streams. I could bring a couple llamas through the double entendre you. That means your DNA leaking your genes. You feel me, but I'm on a higher vibration. I don't wanna homicide my nation. I just wanna make the simplest quotes, intricate dope. If it's about the purest lyricists on the coast, you listening to the GOAT. Keep going, hear me? If it's about the purest lyricists on the coast, you listening to the yo, and you don't stop.
Bro,
East side,
like
Long Beach, you don't stop. North side, Long Beach, you don't stop. West side, Long Beach, you don't. To my niggas in Compton, and you don't. To my niggas in Watts, and you don't. All my South Central niggas, yeah, and you don't. To my niggas in the Valley, and you don't. To my niggas in the Bay, yeah, and you don't stop. Worldwide.
Oh man.
Hey.
Huh? Hang on. We got another one coming up.
What?
We got another one coming up.
Yes.
My phone is dead completely.
I don't have anywhere to plug it in though.
Here we go. We got this next. We're trying. We're trying to get through this hour. We just need a little power.
I think there may be one in the back of the computer, but
all right, let's do this. This would be the finale of the songs because unless we get power back on, I'm afraid Daniel will be gone.
Right.
I'm a poet and didn't know it. But
I don't know what the fuck
damn
happened.
it, somebody post a link to the Discord again because we will have connection with him there somehow. All right, here we go. This is the one that I have not heard and I've been waiting for. And I know you haven't heard, and I know you're waiting for. This is Upchurch, Ballad of a Country Boy.
Yeah.
Next leg.
Got the hell out of Dodge going forward in a Chevy SU truck line off the rail.
Ooh.
I ain't 21 no more, no need to mention any kind of beer that I may sip.
Ooh.
No time for the strip when you're living these risks, feeding these dogs and cutting these fish, working like a hog trying to pay them bills for a V8 on gravel and a couple good years.
Dude, the one thing I relate to with church, I grew up in the fucking country.
Yeah.
And all I have to do is listen to church, and I know he grew up in the country.
Yep.
This is like a you know, first off, I ain't got to talk about the beer I'm drinking and shit no more, man. I don't need that cred.
Mhm.
You know, and he's that home life, feeding them dogs, man. You see, that's my day, bro. That's
Yep.
my day.
The thing I appreciate about Upchurch is he's not fake. He's as authentic as you
Right.
get. Love him or hate him.
Exactly.
Love him or hate him. He is as
Exactly.
authentic as you get. Right. And he's never shied away from it. He knows not everybody's going to like him, and that's completely cool with him. He don't want everybody to like him. He wants the people that like his music to like him. Right. He's not trying to attract people that aren't into that, you know, into who he is. And even though I'm, you know, half a country away from there, everything he talks about in his music I relate to, because it was just in a different location, maybe a different place. You know, maybe I wasn't trying to get another blue drink and borrowing money from my friends at a Sonic, driving for one more drink with this girl in my truck. But I can tell you what, I was at a Tommy's in my truck and hoping to God I can get enough money to stay there for a few minutes longer so I could try and pick this chick up. Right. You know, that kind of thing. And so it's relatable. Might be different location, but
Right.
so much of his stuff is relatable.
Right. Right. 'Cause
Dude, he's like us when we were young.
right.
Go to heaven if I'm good, but I'm bad to the bone, and I don't want to change shit.
Ooh, fact.
Redneck rock star at any Waffle House, even if it is 2 a.m.
Facts.
Smoking joints out front, swapping good times, watching for the police creeping on by. Fist bump, country boys can't survive. We the last of a breed that don't ever die.
Ooh.
He is not lying, man. It's a dying breed out here.
What did he just say? And understand who that line is from.
Of a breed that don't ever die.
Wait.
Fist bump, country boys can't survive.
Country boys can survive. Who said that?
When all else fails, they sure can.
Who said that? I believe it was Hank Williams Jr. Right? Country boy can survive.
Exactly. He's not wrong. When all else fails and everybody else is freaking out in the cities, country folks will make it, man. Hey,
man, God bless the people that can survive, because the rest of you are going to want our help. And unfortunately, there's only, it's like Titanic. Even though really that dude could have survived because the door was big enough, you just probably
really exactly. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way about that scene.
Dude, he could have survived, but because like you're gonna get on my door, and you're gonna get on my door, and I'm gonna go, do you fish? Nope. Do you hunt? Nope. Do you garden? Nope. You can't grow nothing? Nope. What can you do? I could build avatars. You're off my door.
Next, you're gonna be cleaning my house.
Here we go.
We the last of a breed that don't ever die. Oh, we the last of a breed that don't ever die.
Listen to the subtleness of that guitar in there. Do you hear the production in that?
Right. I was just thinking, man, this is a well done song. I was just, as that was coming across, I mean, I was thinking the same thing. This is well done. This is well done.
Like you listen to the volume and how they've subdued everything at the right time, but the clarity is there. Like, did Toner do this? I don't know who did this. Did Toner do this? If Toner did it, man, it makes it like, dude, it is like, yep. If y'all like this song, Upchurch, go check
Hell
out
yeah.
his YouTube channel and
Big
show
fans
him.
of church here.
Hell yeah. Here we go. Dude, I'm a huge church fan. Let's go.
Are we taking that shot or what?
Let's take that shot while we listen.
Go to hell if I mean, but I love summer heat, so it won't be that bad. Roll in a drop top, all matte black with flames painted on the side.
Oh.
We be kicking up dust, being too loud. The devil might end up getting kicked out. Charlie Daniel said, once you in the mouth, we the last of a breed that don't ever die.
Damn straight, man. You know, and I hope that stays the same. I hope there's more kids raised like we were and like he was, you know, and given that opportunity to be that, because
I told my daughters, man, that they don't understand. They will one day in life. They don't understand how lucky they are that they didn't grow up with concrete under their feet. I was like, there's so many people in the world today that never develop that bond with the earth that you're living on, man. I was like, you're out here barefoot in the dirt. You're soaking in a piece of this world as you grow. And there's so many people that don't get that. And, you know, we talk about it. We've talked about this before when we get on other conversations. There's nothing like, first off, it's bad enough. It's not just country music. Church has said it himself. We don't like it when a guy from Chicago tries to sing to us about creek banks in Mississippi. We don't, that's not,
right.
You don't know country. You haven't been there. It's the same thing. There's nothing like motherfuckers in big cities trying to tell people that live in the country how to conserve the environment. Motherfucker, we know.
Yep.
We
and
know.
The truth of the matter is, I remember in that infamous Hank Williams Jr. song, he said, you know, we got rednecks from you know, North Carolina, all over the place, right? Northern California. Dude, you do not know how many rednecks are around you. You just don't know.
Right.
But the majority of us didn't call technical support and didn't call like servicemen to come fix stuff. We went to the hardware store with our grandparents or our father or whatever it was. We got some duct tape, some WD-40, some screws, and somehow everything got fixed.
And it's like that about your car, everything. You fixed it your fucking self, dude. You got out there. I mean, there wasn't no calling somebody to come fix your shit.
I blew a VW motor in my Bug, right? Me and my friends ripped that motor out of the back of my car in 25 minutes and rebuilt that motor in 3 hours and put it back together.
Right.
I did not go down and ask somebody to fix my motor or buy a new motor, right? That's just what we did. You know, your bike was broken. You didn't take it to the bike shop. You okay, what happened to the chain? Let me put this thing back on, right? You know, whatever it was, you know, we learned how to tighten wrenches and do all that stuff. And that's the thing to me that I can relate to the songs that he sings and other people like him sing, because they talk about that. Like, I cannot possibly relate, right? I cannot possibly relate to music about wearing drip and drinking lean and doing. I don't relate to that. I drink whiskey, I smoke pot, and I fix shit, and I make sure shit don't break. Like, I can't relate to any of your lifestyle, dude. You're driving around in a $2 million car, and I got a 4Runner with dents all over it. Says shoot your local heroin dealer on the back. Right? We're not from the same world.
And you know, the thing that you know, funny enough, when we do church reactions, I wind up always every time telling I wind up almost every time telling some story from my childhood, because he talks about he talks about deer meat and honeysuckles. Man, that's my two favorite things on the planet. I know the world in which I can relate, and he's relatable to a lot of people that way. And he's from a world that, let's be honest, right now is
dwindling.
Trying to be not only dwindling, but people are trying to go ahead and kick the dirt over the rug, you know, get rid of fuckers like us. But what they don't understand is, without fuckers like us, there's gonna be a problem one day.
Do you want to know the difference between people like us and people like them? We are not crippled because we get a flat tire. They are. End of
Right.
story. End of story. Okay. I
Yep.
believe the best thing that my grandfather ever did for my sister. My grandfather was a jerk. Okay, total jerk. The best thing he ever did for my sister was when she started driver's ed when she was just in school, not even driving a car yet. He took her out in the driveway and backed my grandma's Chevelle up and had her change the tire on it with a spare and showed her how to do it. You know what she didn't need after that? Anybody to change a tire.
All right.
So here we go. Yep. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Last of a breed that don't ever die. We the last of a breed that don't ever die.
Man.
Oh.
Yeah, this is playlist worthy.
Yeah, this will be a line.
It's a
We the
vibe.
last
I
of a
dig it.
breed that don't ever die. Came to earth as a volunteer for the spirit of the down home. You could tear me apart on my own frontier. Every piece turns like it's chrome.
Oh.
And there's a hole in my heart, plug it with my own hand. Take all the hate as a couple grains of sand. Now go build a castle from the tears I shed. We the last of the breed that don't ever die.
Facts, dude. Like, I don't give a shit what you think of me. It isn't my problem. I try not to be a jerk. I try to be the nicest guy I can. I don't care what you think of me. It doesn't affect me. And I don't hold animosity towards you if you don't like me. It isn't that important to either of us. But Jesus.
And the beauty of that is, and there's a lesson to be learned there. First off, musically speaking, we've already said this is well done. People tend to forget that about Church. They hear his pumped up shit and everything like that. You know he can rap, you know he can dish, you know he can flow.
Yep.
But Church has musicality off the charts also, man. This is a musically speaking, well put together song.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. This is going on my playlist tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, for sure, for sure. But you know, oh God, man.
Yeah. Oh, right, Red.
I'm loving the fuck out of this song.
Right. Oh, that's right, Red. My sister and I earned money from chores to put gas in a 56 or 58 Chevy pickup that we started learning to drive in the back pasture before it hit double.
Yeah. You know what GoFundMe was in my day? Going and cutting your neighbor's grass and going and cutting the other neighbor's grass after you've cut your 11 acres of grass with a push mower. And then going, I mean, you know, you got out there. I mean, when I was growing up, there were so many chores around the house that kept me busy enough. But if I wanted anything monetarily, I went and did some work. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I was not trying to do the chores around my house because they didn't pay enough. Like, I had to do what I had to do, but I wasn't expecting to get paid. I cut the ivy so they didn't throw me out at 14, right? But I mowed the neighbor's lawn down the street because they had a big ass yard and they had a Mercedes, right? They paid a lot. My grandparents drove a 72 Chevelle and a 70 El Camino. Those people drove nice cars. Like, they paid more. If I wanted to go hang out with my friends and I needed money, I mowed their lawn. If I wanted to not get kicked out, I mowed my lawn.
Right. I feel that. I feel that.
Right. Here we go. Bro.
We the last of a breed that don't ever die.
Man, that is beautiful.
Just a freaking good song. That's just a freaking good song.
That's going on a playlist for sure.
Oh, no doubt.
You know, we started this tonight and we weren't sure we were even going to do this because you jumped in and said, "Look, I'm early for once." And I was like, "I'm not doing the podcast." And I'm like, "Damn, he showed up early. If I say I'm not doing the podcast, then I'm technically a diak."
Oh, I would have been fine with it.
So I decided to do this and let's just do music instead. Whether it gets, you know, our stream is still up. We haven't been blocked. So far, so good. You know, I just want to say to everybody out there doing their thing, you know, if you're out there busting your ass to have a better life or to give somebody a better life, then, you know, that is dope. To me, my autistic son is the coolest thing that ever happened in my life.
Hey, kids will do it. I say every day, our kids saved our life.
Yeah.
So they'll do it.
Yep.
They'll flat do it.
Man, so his graduation was beautiful today for everybody that's out there parenting. Congratulations to your kids when they graduate. Yep. But yeah, we're not doing topics tonight. We're gonna close this in a couple minutes before the power goes out.
Right, our
in
power went out in
Discord.
the middle of this podcast,
Yep.
so I'm
But
working on battery power, so we'll see.
Yep. So yeah, we'll be over in Discord in a couple minutes. But
Crazy shit happens.
thank you guys, for being here tonight, and also thank you everybody in the Discord family for being part of my family. Like y'all get me through a lot of stuff. So if you're watching for the first time and you're not in the Discord, then join the Discord. We're a big
Join the
family over there. Yep.
It's dysfunctional sometimes. You got to be warned. It is like any family. It is dysfunctional sometimes, but good people there. Good people there.
Yep. All right. Well, thank y'all for being here tonight, and we'll see you over in Discord in a few minutes.
Yep. Y'all have a good one.
Well, peace, everyone.
Love you, and we mean it.